And further in Surah Al-Baqarah 2 and Ayat 120, Walan tarda alyahoodu walanaseer hatta tattabiAAamillatahum. Qul inna hudallahi huwa walan ittabaAAta ahwaahum baAAda allathee jaakamina alilm ma laka min Allahi min waliyyin walanaseer. And never will the Yahud or the lenient or the Jews or the Nasara helpers or the Christians be pleased with you unless you follow their millah religion. Say, surely the guidance of Allah, that is the guidance. And if you are to follow their desires after the knowledge has come to you, then you would find neither protector nor helper from Allah. And now Allah in this ayah says that these Jews or the Christians or the helpers or the lenient people, Walan tarda, and they will never ever be pleased with you. Who? You means the believers who are following the Quranic ayat, who understand the essence of the message of Allah's ayat. They means the Jews or the lenient or the Nasara or the helpers or the Christians will never ever be pleased with you, the believers, or not the only Muslim level, believers who believe in practice, who believe and follows Allah's ayat. They will never be satisfied or believe with you, pleased with you, unless hatta tattabiAAamillatahum. Now you is AAanka alyahoodu walaannasara hatta tattabiAAamillatahum, until you follow their religion, their millah. It was referring first to Muhammad, peace be upon him, and through him is referring to us. Walan tarda anka alyahudu walannasara hatta tattabiAAamillatahum. And they will never, the Yahud and the Jews or the lenient people will never be satisfied with you, meaning the believers, to Muhammad, peace be upon him, and then the believers, they will never be satisfied with you until you follow their religion. So their religion, you already know what their religion is. So Allah says, Qul inna hudallahi huwa. Say the guidance of Allah is true guidance. Whatever Allah guides in the ayahs, that is the true guidance. So you follow say surely the guidance of Allah. The guidance of Allah is the true guidance. And if you are to follow their desires after the knowledge has come to you, then you would find neither protector nor helper for it. And you know, if you, from the Jewish Bible or from the Bible, do you come to know that how Abraham slaughtered the son? That is their religion. I'm reading the biblical verses also. So he did not slaughter the son, instead he slaughtered a goat or a ram. That is their religion. So they have propagated this all over the world. This is their religion. If you don't follow their religion, they make sure that you follow. In Arabic is Walan tarda, means they will never be pleased with you. Means they make sure that in your minds and hearts is what they want you to believe. So nowadays, in all over the world, you go and find out, you see, the Christian and the Jews, they themselves are not following the Bible, but they make sure that you do. Believe me, they make sure, and they make it your religion, and they propagate on television. For example, stoning to death is their religion, it's the biblical law. Circumcision is their biblical law. But you practice and they make a monkey out of it, and they laugh at you. Ha, you do stoning to death, what barbaric people you are. This is going on in the whole world. They make a mockery of the Muslim world because they don't want to practice, because it's the biblical law. So they don't practice themselves, they make a law, your law, and then they say, you are barbaric, you are chopping off the hands and you're slaughtering the people. Everything is their law. Believe me, you will not find any law of the Quran which makes you shameful. All these laws, circumcision, covering your head, everything, that is all in biblical.